Ellen Rohr, our favorite financial expert, with us this morning. Good morning, Ellen.
Good morning. And I love having you when we're talking about climate. You're the expert, so thanks for joining me.
Yeah, we're going to put our brains together because, as we've talked about in the past, weather, climate, the economy all go together. So you've got some great business opportunities from, climate change is a problem, but you can have a business venture to solve that problem.
Yes, and I don't think we will until we create some viable industry along those lines. Because people are going to conserve, but we really won't make quantum leap gains until we can make money solving problems. So here are some ideas. One is, I'm a plumber's wife.
And I'm a plumber's daughter. Did you know that?
Okay, and no self-respecting drain cleaner would use a plunger. This is kind of a homeowner tool. So if you get into more trouble, then call a pro. However, these basic services are going to become more and more important in years to come. Getting rid of wastewater, getting water to places where it no longer is. Basic services, power, shelter, water, HVAC. These are going to become more and more critical and should be more and more lucrative as we go. In Missouri, in the good old USA, there are some pretty exciting things. In the energy sector, there's a lot of jobs. Indeed, looking for jobs in energy in Missouri. Sorry about that. In Missouri, there are high-paying jobs from $40,000 a year to over $100,000 a year for some entry-level jobs in the energy sector.
Yeah, I mean, solar just here in Missouri has increased 7,000% in 3 years from the energy department here in the state. So it's a growing sector in energy just right here at home.
So becoming more efficient, finding ways to make the fuel that we are using last longer, and then embracing energies like solar and wind are so important. Battery power. If you go elsewhere outside the U.S., you're going to find some really great ideas that the U.S. could adopt, especially as energy prices rise. There's a company in the U.K. called Sweet Gin, and as a plumber's daughter, you'll appreciate that it's a revolutionary way to manage waste that uses a tenth of the energy and doesn't take electricity. It actually generates electricity to manage waste. This is world-changing and very exciting.
So if we could adopt that more or find ways to do it cheap here, I mean, that's a huge business venture.
Engineers are finding new ways to be relevant. Now, you go to engineering school and you're going to learn a lot of cool stuff. The world needs civil engineers, and they need them to be attuned to climate problems.
Of course.
There's a whole world of engineering opportunity in places like Katrina, where Katrina hit in New Orleans. The flooding. So why did they put the HVAC systems at below the levee level? Now they're engineering smarter buildings that can survive a flood by putting the HVAC higher. This takes engineers, and that gets me excited. There's money to be made and problems to be solved.
So many problems to be solved, and then we've got one more.
We've got a big one.
Bugs, I hate them.
You do. I saw you with a spider the other day. Holy cow. Well, mosquitoes are causing big problems. You know something about this.
As temperatures warm, mosquitoes like warm temperatures, so longer days that are warmer, you get more disease. They're able to live longer because the temperatures are warmer in those mosquitoes.
And Zika is only one of a myriad of awful mosquitoes. Malaria travels with mosquitoes, too. So we don't have answers. We have suggestions that if someone can figure out how to deal with these migrations of mosquitoes, the world and we are going to be very grateful to you.
Very grateful. And I'm always grateful for you. Thank you for coming in with so many bright ideas. I love when we put our heads together. Thank you, Elisa Raffa. We'll be right back after the break.